Welcome back to Teshkid Effects for another Gala Games price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Gala Games chart, which at the time of this recording has continued to hold above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart. We have also continued to hold above our key support zone at around the $0.04349 mark. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where I believe we have fully maximized our target areas to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And before I sketch out my minimum target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 and also give you my next possible scenarios over here, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our lower low down there, we started this massive bounce to the upside, obeying the Elliot structures, where I have this Elliot structure in blue having the wave 5 making its peak at around the $0.02678 mark. And after seeing the high for that wave 5, we completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside after seeing this 5-wave structure to the upside in blue. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expected next is a corrective structure in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gives me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618 as a maximum. And you can see we fully maximized the target area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5. And after making our low in the formation of that second wave, whatever we expect here on the short-term scenarios is a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.11727 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upside to do. And in the formation of that wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. And the reason as to why I'm expecting a 5-wave structure is because of the impulsive nature in the formation of that wave 3. And I believe we are seeing such a scenario here on the Gala Games chart. So if I zoom in, we have started a 5-wave structure over here, where we can term these as the first wave to the upside, and that is after making our low down there in the formation of that wave 2, we saw this massive bounce to the upside, giving us a peak at around the $0.05315 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave to the upside. Then we have seen a corrective structure over here in the formation of this wave 2, and I'm expecting very soon a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, then expect a wave 4, and then push even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And getting to see whether the second wave down here has done the minimum that we expect a wave 2 to the lower side to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1. That gives me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and that is between the $0.04678 mark and the $0.04528 mark, and it is within this yellow target area that I was expecting to see the low for that second wave. And after seeing that low for the second wave, I'm expecting a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, and you can see we have fully maximized our target area in the formation of that wave 2. We have also seen a break above the 20-day MA, meaning we have the support that we need for us to continue pushing even higher. And in case we continue pushing even higher and also see a break above the wave 1 high at around the $0.05315 mark, then that will be enough confirmation that whatever we are seeing is the start of that massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And if I sketch out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the Fibonacci's, the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that with 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.06658 mark, and that is the minimum that I will expect that with 3 to the upside to do. Then once the high for that with 3 is in, expect a wave 4 and then push even higher in the formation of that with 5 to complete our larger Elliott wave count 3 to the upside right here in yellow, and that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. So let's continue watching the high that we made at around the $0.05315 mark, because a break above that key area on the Fibonacci will be enough confirmation that whatever we are seeing is the start of that massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that with 3. And before I jump to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, allow me to first take a look at the indicators, where here on the RSI you can see we are trading at around the 55 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that with higher Elliott wave count 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we have been able to print a bearish cross, but we are seeing a bit of a decrease in the selling momentum, meaning soon we are going to be able to print that bullish cross to fully support higher prices in the formation of these wave 3. And jumping to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing it on the Elliott wave structures. Here on the daily chart you can see that I have these Elliott wave structure in red, where you can see that from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a massive bounce to the upside, seeing the all-time high at around the $0.85 mark in what I'm terming is that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure in a move that has now given us the low for that second wave. And after seeing the low for that wave 2, whatever we expect next here on the long-term scenarios is a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, where I have minimum target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Gala Games to do here on the long-term scenarios and also on the short-term scenarios. And let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.